You are walking back to your dorm after working the 4-hour midnight shift. The silence makes you feel uneasy, but your car broke down the day before. Your roommate was out of town for the weekend, so you couldn't use hers. To break the silence, you started to sing your favorite song, badly, but at least it broke the silence. You stop when you hear a rustle in the trees. You turn, ready to fight, when you notice something gleaming in the shadows. You walk towards it and smile. It was a beautiful pendant. You picked it up. It was a midnight blue and shone beautifully in the light of the full moon. And when you tried to decide to keep the treasure, you walk about 2 more blocks, and then you hear someone say something like, "So beautiful." You turn, but no one is there. You start to walk a little faster, and pretty soon, full out run. You can hear more rustling behind you, and you turn to see something crawl out of the bushes. 3 creatures crawl out and start to crowd behind you. They look like they used to be human, but their skin and chunks of flesh have been eaten off. After staring down at each other what seemed like an eternity, the leader finally says to you, "So beautiful. Get the pendant and the one it has chosen." You scream and ran, but you quickly lose them in an alleyway and jump behind a dumpster. You feel for the clasp around your necklace, but it felt completely disappeared. You looked around and see a pair of wire cutters next to you. When you try to cut off the cursed object but you fail, you've thrown it down into the tool and turn to run, but you see that the creatures you have found with you. You have nowhere to go. You begin to cry and pray as they eat you. You go into a deep sleep. When you have woken up, you pray that it was all a dream, but when you look down, your skin is missing and part of your flesh is eaten. You see that pendant is on your lap and you begin to cry. You are one of them, and you are hungry. You see another girl walking down the street, drunk from the bar. Give her the beautiful pendant. A creature was behind you said, you sneak along to place the pendant so the girl can see. Soon, you hiss to yourself, the pendant will allow me to feast too. Well, that was The Beautiful Pendant, a creepypasta. My final thoughts on this story? Well, it's actually a pretty good creepypasta that involves a cursed object that someone picks it up and wears it, and then they become one of them. Kind of like a curse, a supernatural curse is from what I can personally see. But I personally thought it was a really good creepypasta. It's well made in detail. It's perfect. It's one of those creepypastas that is a short one, but I still thought it was a good story. Now, I will leave a link in the description down below for any of you guys who are interested in checking out this story. This is honestly one of the best creepypastas I've ever seen. I've seen some other ones, but this one is just one of them that is just a good story. I don't know who the original author of this story is, so if the original author could maybe let me know who he or she is that wrote the story, I'll be sure to give the author proper credit. I saw maybe 1 or 2 narrations of this story, so I thought, maybe I go ahead and read the story, which, honestly, it's a good one. It's a perfect, well-made creepypasta, even though it's like one of the short ones, but I wish it could have been longer, maybe so the protagonist can find out what was the origin behind it. Because, I really want to know what the origin behind that whole pendant thing is. It's not really explained or go into detail about it, but that's what I would really like for the story to be about if I were to make any changes or suggest any changes to the author. So, anyways, with that being said, it was still a good story. I still read it just fine. It was still readable, perfect and well made. I personally like this story. So anyways, if you author of the story happens to find this video and let me know who you are, I'll be sure to give you proper credit in the description of the video. So, yeah. Anyways, like I'm always going to say, this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to these creepypastas. This is just simply my own personal thoughts. I give this story about a 9 out of 10, mainly because while it is a good story, I feel that there should have been maybe a little bit of backstory and a bit of an origin story about behind this pendant and about the creatures. Like, are they like supernatural curse that this woman is in because it looks to be that, or if there's something else. So I really want to know. Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments below. And yeah, if there's anything I'm missing, let me know what it is, because I personally think it's a supernatural curse, but I like to hear an origin behind that, which it would have made the story better if there was an origin behind this. But like I said though, we can only use our imaginations and take guesses as to what it could actually be behind this story. So anyways, what did you guys personally think of this story? Did you all enjoy it? Did you all not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story a lot better? Feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm the Lion Queen. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're new to my channel, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, if you're interested in following my DeviantArt page, link to my DeviantArt will be in the About page section, so you guys can go check that out. Also, if you want to go check out my Twitter account, link to my Twitter account will be in the About page section as well, so you guys can go check out that one if you're interested. Also, if you're interested in subscribing to my backup channel known as Miss Dark Shigo, link to that will also be in the About page section, so you guys can check that one out if you haven't. So, yeah, as always, roll the outro because I'm out.